G'day everybody, just another sneaky little stream this time. This one is the Advanced Mazda Cup from Imola. I thought I'd give it a go. We're starting from the back of the pack, so we'll see how we go as far as where we finish, because you never know. With this, I could finish anywhere. But I'm just trying to get the stream loaded up for you guys. There we go. So it should be right to go now. Getting ready to grid up for it. I'm just going to go in and make sure. I'm starting in 12th, which is not good because I didn't actually qualify. So I might actually start from the pits and start at the back. I'm just trying to set up all my controls for it. I've got a fuel calculator active, which I won't use, so I'm just getting rid of that. Good news, if you watched the last live stream, I've actually got my relative to work this time, so I actually know where I am on the racetrack. Which is no difference to you guys watching because I don't think you can see it on your screen. I should check that, but it means I can see it on mine, so I know where I am on the track, which makes a big difference to me when I'm racing. You can actually see it.
Good luck, everyone.
Top left corner. That's the relative. That's what in the last race I did not have up on my screen. I couldn't see it. So it did annoy me in the last race.
There you go. Good luck.
Mike's here. Alrighty. So like I said, we'll start from the pits. Only because it's one of those where this is the first time again, like the last race at the Nürburgring. This is the first time I've ever driven a Mazda here on this track.
35 minutes.
I've raced on this track a few times before.
Okay, Wayne. Don't focus up.
Thanks, Jim. So I've raced here. Raced here in a Porsche GT3 and in the TCR cars, so I've done quite a few laps around this track, but I just have not raced this car here, so cold tyres, how much I remember. It's lap 1. It's a 35-minute race, so I'm not really concerned with losing a little bit at the start. I mean, I can still see the guys.
What the fuck are you doing?
I didn't need that shit. Fuck me. I've just fucked my race up already. This car's going to be bent like a fucking... Steering's bent like shit now. Yeah, I got a meatball flag.
Make sure everything's clear. Avoid all the grass, the big gang, buddy.
Yeah, bit's broken, I can hear it.
Well done, mate.
Thank you. Well, alrighty, so maybe I shouldn't have streamed this race because I've absolutely smashed the race on the first lap. And I can hear it dragging the front tyre on the left-hand side, so the steering is fucked. Or maybe it's the right side, but yeah, that just, as soon as I put the brakes on, it just ran me wide then. What I'm trying to do is to see whether if I can actually make the pits, because it's actually, yeah, every time I hit the, fuck me.
Fuck off, you
Yeah,
fuckwit.
I'm gonna lose too many incident points. I'm already 4 down. We'll have to tow back to the pits. which is going to piss me off because that's another minute 40 seconds I've lost. So that's a lap I'll go down.
The fuck was that about, you clown?
So yeah, I'm slowly going backwards. I don't remember it. I don't think you get a fast repair in this. So that could be my race. So there we go. Yeah, no fast repairs, which means my race is over already. So yeah, pretty shitty live stream to do, isn't it? We've still got about 50 seconds left of the tow back to the pits, and then we'll see how much damage I've done to the car. It'll tell me how many minutes repair I've got. And if it's too many, then it's not worth actually doing the race, so I apologise dragging you along to shit, and I'll end the stream. And then I'll do another one a bit later on. But yeah, I must apologise. Start a live stream and stuff it in the first like 4 corners. Put it in the wall. Bent the steering. No fast repairs in this, so I won't be getting straight out of the pit stall after this. After I get fixed. After this tow finishes. So 5 seconds to find out whether this is worth actually going through with or not. I have 8 minutes of fucking repairs. That's about 4 fucking laps, or 3.5 laps. And it'll still give me 22 minutes of race time. I'm going to finish last. I'm just getting lapped now.
The leader has just done a 2:07.65.
So 4 laps. And these are 8 minutes of required repair, so I've got to get them done. It won't let me back out onto the track without them. This is annoying as hell. But now you get to just hear me bitch about the race for the next 7 minutes. Unless, look at that. Bent. Yep, look at that. Whole front end is smashed up on it. Fucking spewing. Really spewing about that. Not as much as you guys must be if you're actually watching this stream, because this is going to be boring as shit for you guys. What I will do though is see if we can catch the leader and we'll watch him do some laps. So this guy's out in front at the moment. Whoa, there's a stack for yous. And he's into the fence too. That was a big one. We caught that one. Well, here we go. Hey. So yeah, you're not watching me drive, but you're getting a bit of action here. There we go, these are the guys in front. The Ghostbusters livery, that doesn't look too bad.
Fernandez is leading the race.
Yeah, we know. There's me. There's someone else. Here we go. The guy's having a bit of... Oh, he's having to go down the inside. This is into the chicane, and he's got the position. This is coming up to the bit where I was a dickhead and put it in the fence. So this is your... This is P45. There's some, yeah. Position 6, position 8.
Yeah, Russell got to slow down.
7, 8. Bit of action going on around the track. Whoa! Oh, there's a crash. Oh, bump and run there. Drive safely written all over his car, and he's just absolutely bumped and run the guy.
I'll work with you.
That's friggin' terrible. Oh, torpedo and missed. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, Damien nearly got torpedoed then. I'm just going to jump out of this replay back into my car and see what's going on. I still have 3 minutes of required repairs to go, so we'll go back in and see what else is going on in here. If you want to know what a torpedo is, I'm just going to run it back. And this is what happens when somebody tries to deliberately take somebody out. So you'll see here that this dude in the... So...
What are you doing, you idiot?
That dude just absolutely friggin' took him out.
Fucking know it.
So this dude in number 17 says, "Okay dude, I'm going to get you back. And I'm going to just completely try and take you out." And see that? That was an attempted torpedo and he missed.
I think I did that on purpose for the hell of it.
Well, you better watch your back.
Wow.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna do, tough guy? Gonna come find me in pit lane or something like that?
Oh dear. It's on. I'm trying to find these guys. Oh, that's the dude.
Have your spot, Mikey, if I can try, baby. Where you going?
There's the dude that tried to torpedo the other guy. This is so friggin' funny. Here we go. These are the guys that are having a go at each other. There's a go. There's going to be a torpedo going on here. You watch. Nope, he's having a go. Oh, he went him. Oh, he let him past. He let him past. See, threat of a torpedo and he just let him go. Well now. Any luck, I'll be back on the track soon. See if I can crash again. Let's have a look. We have... Oh, 59 seconds. Only time to get back in the race. Well. Well, it's been fun watching that. I didn't realise I could actually do that until now. That's good. I can actually watch the race while I'm going, while I'm getting repaired. Which gave you guys, if you're watching, some sort of something to watch rather than just watching my car sit here in pit lane. 18 seconds to go. Make sure it's not going to change tyres or anything on me. Put more petrol in that I don't need. Now I've got 2 minutes of optional repairs I can do. So these couple of guys are going to be coming past, so I'm just going to let some of this time run down to get some of the optionals done, just to let these guys go past so I'm not messing with their race. Because I don't want to mess with other people's races, because my race is absolutely gone. There, the leader's coming past now, so I'll let him go. There he is. Yeah, so all these guys, I'll let them go past me. Just so I'm not messing with their race. That means I'm getting a lot of my options. There's a torpedo man. Just so I'm getting some of my optionals done. That way I'm not getting anyone's way. Yeah, see, he's disconnected because he's given up. 4 incident points. I don't want to get any more out of this race. This car's not going to be 100% once it gets back on the track, because essentially I've had this many minutes of repairs.
Go, 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 go.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
Okay, so she seems to be so what it does is it repairs your car as good as you can get repaired in a normal race in the pits. So it's not 100%, but these tyres are going to be cold because I never got a chance to warm them up before I crashed the first time. So yeah, so she's not 100%. I can still see the front end's a bit dinged on the left side there, but the steering feels pretty good. So we'll see how we go. The idea is to just 20 minutes to go.
20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
It's just to try and finish the next 20 minutes without any incident points after that shitty start, and at least if anyone is watching, you get to actually watch a bit of me driving rather than just sitting in the pits, although it's probably more exciting watching other people drive. Guys are starting to get a bit of warmth into them now. It's slowly through there. Believe it or not, I just picked up a spot.
2 minutes 23.85.
This is another dude in the pits that was on the same lap as me. Fucking off track. I didn't need that.
Track limits.
I'm gonna watch it through that chicane. It's the only time where the car feels loose as. Mind you, it's the first time I've run with this setup too. I just picked it up from Major's Garage just before this race. Major's Garage is a great place to get
We're halfway home.
setups.
Fuel looks okay.
I use their free setups, so they offer you free or paid setups. I use the free ones because they seem to sort of suit my driving style, but I modify them just a fraction. So they're like about 90% there for me. Some of them 95, I don't have to change much on them, but yeah. Actually, because I hadn't tried this one before and had no practice with this setup, I hadn't actually used this setup before, so I haven't even modified it. So this is straight from their website.
2 minutes 12.7. 6.
That's 5 seconds off the leader. He seems to be in another class compared to everybody else in this. He's cleared out. So that's a bit better.
Sector 1 is 1.5 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, the tyres are warm on this.
Sector 2 is 1.5 seconds off the pace. Okay, Wayne, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
It's actually not too bad.
Minutes 10. 0. 3 sectors are 1.5 seconds off the pace.
2:10 then, so it's a bit better again.
Sector 1 is 1.4 off the pace.
A bit of a slide going there and lost a bit of time through there. Shit, knew I was going to get off track then.
Look at the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
Well, I don't think I'm going to get a positive on my safety rating after this race, but fuck. Oh, oh. Watch
Attention,
that
track
up.
limits. Please wait.
I was actually catching the guy in front of me then.
Minute 13.53.
15th place. Sector 2 is 1.7 seconds off the pace.
I think this lap's going to be a bit quicker.
Alright Wayne, don't think about the lap times, just hit each and every apex.
2
minutes to go,
minute
that's 10 minutes left.
9.4.
That's the fastest lap of the race. Your lap time was at 2:09.47.
Not bad. Sloppy then.
Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
It's the first time they've been under a second.
Minute
Just
9.24.
done a 2:09
Too deep on the brakes then.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Nearly lost it then. I think the guy in front of me that I'm catching, he's a lap in front of me, but I think he's one of the guys that was involved in one of those crashes that we saw when I was in the pits waiting for my damage to be fixed. So I don't know if he's running with damage, and that's why I'm catching him, or I'm just lapping faster than him. Not sure.
2 minute 12.
So that's a shit lap for me. I haven't got any closer to him, so maybe I'm just... Maybe I'm just slapping quicker than him.
Okay, Wayne, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Makes me want to do the next race in this series. Just to see if I can redeem myself after that shitty start, because the rest of the race hasn't been that bad.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
I started with 20 litres. I've used 10 litres. But yeah, mind you.
P15.
Still don't know how I'm P15. My relative says P14, so I don't know which one to believe. Two laps to go.
P14.
4 7.
Thank you.
us is. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Oh shit, and off
Minutes,
track
watch those
there.
lines.
Oh. Someone just called someone else a stupid a-hole at the top of the screen, are you? So...
Minute 9.278.
Oh, one more lap to go after this one. An extra lap in. It's nice. Yeah, he's running with a bit of damage. With a lot of damage at the back of that car by the looks of it.
White flag this time. Good job. Just a few more, bud.
Last lap. That's the fastest lap.
208.9. Nice.
Right side.
Clear right.
Clear.
Blue flag. Probst is now leading. Sector 1 is 2.2 off the pace.
There's some time getting around that other car then.
Good, he's leading the race.
Well, the back end of the race hasn't been, it wasn't as bad as the front end. I really want to do this race again tonight to redeem myself, because I know I could do better than a lap 1 crash. So anyway, I'm going to finish P14, which is bit more respectable than I thought it was going to be.
B14, there's the checkered flag.
Check this time. Why would we try to end it on a positive?
Alrighty, so yeah, absolute shocker. But at least you got to see some sort of racing. Even if it wasn't me most of the time. Iracing just died on me when I tried to reload it. So yeah, anyway, thank you for joining me for another stream. Sorry this one didn't go as planned as I thought it was going to. Iracing's having a bit of a temper fit at the moment, so once I can get back in, I'm just going to check and see what time the next race starts, because I might decide to stream that, or just keep the stream going and see how we go. Well, I can do another. Well now. Bogey track. Bogey track. So there's not another one of those races coming up for a little bit. I have a bogey track race coming up. If I want to do it in about 7 minutes from Sebring. Yeah, my bogey track, the one I had an absolute shocker on the other night. But we're going to have a go. Just because I need to get something back. We're going to give it a crack in the Ferrari. That's my main go-to GT3 car. I know if you've watched some of my other streams, I've been wanting to get more seat time in my other GT3 cars, just because I never, haven't drove them much last season. I mostly did mostly drove the Ferrari. So and I was, really wanting to get a bit more seat time in the in my other cars, but because I had a shocker at this track the other night in one of the other cars, it was in the Lambo actually. I'm not actually game to revisit that. I will go and do it in the Ferrari. It's like putting on a comfy pair of old shoes for me. I'm not the world's greatest GT3 driver as it is anyway, but at least in the Ferrari I know what I'm doing. I'm a bit more comfortable in it. I'm just loading up another setup from Major's Garage. Just so I can get in there, because I didn't have this one. So yeah, let's head back in. We'll head back into Iracing and we'll load up the track. So this is Sebring. There's 4 minutes to go. Before the race of a free practice, so it'll, by the time this track loads, it'll be it. We'll be back in. Yeah, we might get a lap or two. We might get the setup loaded and get a lap or two in. Actually, more like a lap in on cold tires and shit, just to see whether this setup's gonna work. And then we'll go into the race proper, where we can think about qualifying. I probably will not do it, just so I can start down the back of the pack. Yeah, because really, as I said, this is very much a bogey track for me, and if I can finish this race without crashing a lot, I'm happy to start down the back of the pack just so I can finish a race at this track. I expect to pass cars anyway, because it's a night race. It's saying it's got night lighting when I'm looking at it. So if this is a night race, this is going to be an absolute horrendous. The worst race I've ever had on this track was that night in a V8 supercar. It was absolutely terrible. Oh, daytime, yay! So it was, that would just meant the track had night lighting. Oh, it's fixed setup. Oh, well, now I just loaded a setup for nothing. So I'm just going to adjust the brake bias, because in fixed setup GT3 racing is the only thing you can adjust. And now we'll just get out in the track.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. Pit exit looks clear.
So very much cold tyres. You can hear the brakes squealing every time I put my foot on them, because they're like massively cold as well. One of the corners I have the most trouble with on this track.
There's an incident in Bishop. Looks like it's fine.
Lock up coming into that corner. This track is not the world's greatest. I mean, the setup's layout's not bad, but it's bumpy as fuck. There's hardly any grip on it. There we go. So I'll finish this lap and then we'll pull over, because it's telling me the registration is starting for the race. There we are. Alrighty, so yeah, the Ferrari feels good. So we'll click over. There goes the end of open practice. Now we'll go into load the race. It's free practice for like it's not free practice, but official practice is 3 minutes before the race starts. By the time this loads, I'll have none of that to do. So then qualifying. Now it's whether I want to qualify or not. I might qualify and just to get a bit of seat time in the old Ferrari at this track. See if I can Get some of this comfort back, you know. Still not confident of a decent result here, so anything within the top, I'm happy for anything in the top 15 or 20 realistically. Given my last race at this track, I ended up crashing, and with 15 minutes of repairs, basically like the last race I did at Imola, but only worse. So yeah, so I finished way down. So if I can finish this race without actually hitting the fence, I'll be a little bit happy. So there we go, we're in. We have about 35 seconds left by the time this loads.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alrighty, so that's the end of that practice. Knew that wasn't going to last long. So qualifying now, 8 minutes to you get two flying laps to set a plus a warm up lap, and then 2 flying laps to set a time. We're going to give it a crack just because I want to get
I
some
just don't
seat
think it's
time.
wise for us to do right now.
The pit exit's clear. Okay, Wayne, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
Very strict with tyre warming in this. I just did that burn out the start and I've been black flagged, so I've got a warning already. So I think some of this is a bit, I'm all for
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now
trying to stop
2
people get
Celsius.
unfair advantage from, you know, illegally warming tyres, but dropping the clutch and starting off in the pits shouldn't get you a warning. It's a load of crap, but it's a bit too strict. Sideways then. So I've just turned the brake bias down a little bit more compared to what I was running in the
Green flag.
practice. And it seems to be alright. Track could use a proper resurfacing. better through there than I was.
Activate limiter, box in, 290 metres. Add a black flag, we'll need to come into the pits. 100 metres, 50 metres.
I just got busted for speeding in the pits, which was the idea anyway. That was a fairly decent lap, so
You need to come in for this penalty in the next 3 laps.
so I've got to stop and go. For
Exit's clear.
Set up 10. Yep. Too fast tip road. Stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, stop and go.
So that'll be a 40-second penalty in a race. Now I don't know how long this race is, so I don't actually know whether you need a pit stop. And the pit entrance to this track makes it very easy to get busted for speeding it. Even when you aren't being a dickhead like I was on that entry, because I didn't really care.
Fastest lap for Martinez, 202.74.
Now the idea for coming into the pits means I'm not setting a lap time, so then I'm not really losing a lot of positions when I start from the pits. So theoretically it shouldn't be as bad for my I rating, which I'm probably going to lose anyway in this race.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. Watch your speed. Box in, 290 metres.
So I'll pull back into the pits. There's only 8 seconds left, so it doesn't really matter. There we go. So we'll go in and just have a look. Make sure I've got my timing data up so I actually know what I'm doing. 20-minute race, so there won't be any pit stops in this. I am starting dead last in P17, so I won't have to start from the pits, which is good. I don't mind that.
Alright, fellas, let's get ready for a great race today. I'm coming in here with a lot of confidence. We've got a great race car. Really excited about the day. Left side on the restart.
Good for me.
The road is closed.
Pretty happy to start back here. So, of course, you know what it means for me is that I can be. This is a formation lap, like a warm-up lap, behind the pace car, and then it's a rolling start. But you don't get much of a chance to warm tires and shit, and really, so being the last, I can actually go slower than everybody else and without getting penalised, and actually warm my brakes up properly. So I do actually have warm brakes for the start, because these races can be chaos at the start with people running into each other on cold tyres and shit. So the warmer my brakes are, the better. So everyone's going to move off shortly. Oops, wrong gear.
14. Gonna line up behind the 9. I'm going to be behind 1.
You need to catch up to the guy ahead.
So what I'm doing now is just riding the brake pedal and accelerating. So essentially I'm riding the brake pedal while I'm accelerating. Which I've heard, I don't know how true it is one of the only legit ways to actually warm up your shit in iRacing. It's not like normal car racing where you can weave across the track, I don't think, and warm up some shit, but we can try that. I don't know how well it works, but I know by riding the brake pedal, see they're not squealing now, I can get some warmth into them. Which does legitimately do, what it does is it heats your brakes up and then spreads the heat out from your brakes to the rims, and then puts some heat into the tyre carcass that way. Well, that's what it normally does in a proper race car, so and I think it sort of works on the same principle in this. Now I saw a post on one of the forums the other day where someone was whinging about someone at the back of the pack just going really slow like me. I think it might have been in an oval race, but I'm not 100% sure. But then at the last bit, got a massive run up at everybody. So they were going flat sticks through the, I think it was an oval track. They were going flat six through the final corner where everybody wasn't. So then when the race went green at the start, he had a massive speed difference over everybody else, so past the heap of cars. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just warming my shit up. I'm happy to stay at the back here for a bit.
Be on the ball, man.
I'm not actually that far behind everybody. I'm not going to lose as much time as I would starting from the pits.
Pace cars
Get
off.
ready.
Pace
Green,
flag.
green, green. There's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
I think my brakes are warm. That one, let's see how we go. Tyres are still going to be cold, but well, yeah, I've caught these guys already. Ferrari in front of me and an AMG, and then I think it's a Lambo. Well, it might be another Ferrari.
The fuck you'll do?
You're gonna have a car on the right. Slow on the right. Car on the right.
Oh,
Keep going.
got to watch out for Red Bull livery race cars in this race. There's a big joke around the forums about Red Bull livery cars and the fact that a lot of times they drive like idiots. Did you just hit the fuck?
Left side. Clear.
Fuck me. He just hit the wall and bounced back. I don't know how I didn't hit him.
Two minute 24.07.
He's got to have steering damage after that.
There's an incident at 25. We think it might be Martinez.
Watch that car down there. Stay right.
Okay, Wayne, the next car is Martinez. Sector 2 is 2.0 off the pace.
Left side. Clear.
Oh, I got a better run out of that corner.
Sunset.
He's got to have damage. He's trying to slipstream me though. Yeah, he's pulling into the pits.
What the fuck is that?
2 minute 10.035.
E14. That one was up to 10.04.
So I've picked up 3 spots.
Remaining 15 minutes to go.
Well, the first 5 minutes of this race has been a lot better than the last one. run out of there. It's hard to get out of that last corner cleanly because there's a whole bunch of bumps.
Gonzalez. Well, that was at 207.18. Sector 1 is 2.2 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.9 seconds off the pace.
Try and settle the back of the car. I said if this track was resurfaced, it'd actually be better. Wow. Yeah, one of the kids is cooking something in the kitchen. I can smell it.
Heads up.
There's an incident in the hairpin. Looks like it's Martinez. Incident at Geo chicane.
In front of you, he's rolling. Left side. Clear.
Okay, Wayne, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
That's number 13 again.
Halfway home. Fuel is fine.
I just realised it's on lane number 13.
Right side. Clear.
Cheers, mate.
Minute 6.011.
little moment then. The guy behind me had a bigger moment.
Gap 2. Ahead is now 7.2.
Well, the guys behind me are fairly close, so I've got to... Can't afford to make any mistakes. Like that. Would have been better out of there. But he's not catching me any on the straight, so that's alright.
Look, even if you go. Took you all day.
Out of there pretty good.
Driver.
2 minute 5.272.
Last lap was at 2:05.27. That's your quickest lap in this session.
I need more practice through there. I'm shit through there. That's where I lose a lot of time.
Gap 2. Behind is now 1.5. Need to find a tent in sector 2.
Oh, way better out of there.
Very slow on the right.
Keep your wits about you, mate.
Oh, 204.
809, that's your fastest lap. Sector 1 is 1.6 seconds off the pace. The reel in the gap is 2.5. Then pretty slow into the hairpin. Sector 1 is 2.3 seconds off the pace. Okay, Wayne, push now, we can catch this guy.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Glock up then.
John Stone.
It's closing you down. The gap has come down to 2.0. Right, that still goes into Gandavia.
I'm happy with that exit. They did catch me up some through there, but he was shit through here last time, so
We're
hopefully I
about
can get
5 out, about 5.
Next car is Martinez.
Yep,
Just 2 minutes left, just 2 minutes to go.
2 laps left.
Sector 2 is 0.9 of the pace.
White flag. 2 minutes 5.239.
Okay, Wayne, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
That is the best I've been out of that all race, and that's when I needed it last lap. Keep my lead going into this chicane where I always pull a tenth or two on him. Yeah, I'm going to hold the position. This is going to be a good finish for me. Take it easy around the last corner for the last time. This, ladies and gentlemen, the first time I've ever finished a race at Sebring.
12. Okay, it's over.
Okay, check a flag, man.
With no incidents.
Sorry, man.
This is bloody amazing. Last night's race was an absolute bloody shocker. 14 incidents or points or some shit. Tonight, nothing. I'm so happy. Very happy. P12 too, so more than what I thought. There we go. Time's just run out, so I can just do what I want now. And we'll just run down here and do what we want. Do what we want now. Now I did map a button the other day to turn off my ABS so I can do burnouts in this car. I can't remember which one it was. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, here I am, the dude that can't remember how to do burnouts. Can't remember. I think it's that one. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyway, we're really happy with that. We'll go in and check the results. Here we go. P12 after starting P17. Burnout. So yeah. Pretty damn happy with that. So thank you for watching. Very happy that I actually finished the race at Sebring, especially with a 0x, so no incident points. I'm just going to quickly, before we finish the stream, quickly go in and have a look at the results. And there we go. A big plus 21 on my safety rating. A big 24 championship points for me, which is pretty good. Damn happy with that. And yeah, so anyway, thank you for joining me and watching the race. Hope you enjoyed it. I did for once, which is pretty amazing. There is, believe it or not, if I wanted to, I could go in and stream another race now. There is a another VRS race at Sebring, which I'm not going to do, or a Mazda race at the worst track in the world, the Roval at Charlotte, so I won't do that. But anyway, thank you again for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed the race. I thoroughly enjoyed not crashing for once, so that was a plus. And I hope you join me in the next stream. Thanks again for watching, everybody.